Listen, dreaming about snakes can hold so many different meanings for the dreamer. But before we get into that, hi, I'm Renee. I am your spiritual guide on a journey of self development. And on this channel, we talk about a lot of things. We talk about dreams, we talk about self discovery, we talk about transformation. So if you are looking for some guidance in regards to how to move through your spiritual journey, you have found the right place. So today I want to talk about dreams. I have been keeping a dream journal on and off for the last few years, at least 6 years, maybe more than that, maybe less, not really sure. But anyway, so the reason why I decided to keep a dream journal was because I wanted, I have such vivid dreams. Like, if you have vivid dreams, and listen, there is a message in those dreams that could be there to help guide you to the next steps. I actually had this reading, and my spiritual teacher told me, or my spiritual reader, she was like, dreams sometimes provide instructions for what to do in your life the following day. So I was like, okay, cool. So let me start recording these dreams. And over time, I found some synchronicities. I started to notice patterns. But what I want to talk to you guys today about, what I will talk to you about, are snakes. Why do you dream about snakes? And there are so many different dream signs and symbols that we'll explore on this channel, but I felt that snakes have a very interesting reputation in various cultures, in various religions, in various places around the world. Some people will look at snakes and think that, okay, they are serpents, they represent wisdom and healing. Others fear them completely. And no matter where you are in the world, everyone can identify the symbol of a snake. Okay, so quick story. I'm going to share some of the dreams I've had involving snakes. I remember one time I was dreaming and this snake attacked me, and that has a meaning to it. If you're in a dream and you're being attacked by a snake, that could mean different things. But what I want you guys to understand, what I want you to understand, is what role you play in the dream. Because sometimes a dream could be your subconscious speaking to you, and it could have nothing to do with an actual snake. Now, some people fear snakes, and maybe they had an experience, or maybe they were just programmed to be afraid of snakes for various reasons. But in my dream, when I was bitten by a snake, I paid attention to how I was feeling. So there are three things I want you to look out for when you're dreaming. I want you to look out for the positioning, like, are you the observer or are you a participant? I want you to look at how you feel, and I want you to also look at the surrounding details of where you are. Like, for instance, I dream a lot about schools. What are schools? There are places where you go to learn. And in that, I feel like, okay, there's a lesson to be learned from this. And so if you have a dream, look at what you're observing. Are you the first person? Are you the third person? So are you observing things happening to other people in your dream? Because this just means that, it could mean that you are indirectly being affected by something. But if you're in a first person position, this could mean that you are being influenced directly by something, or something is directly happening to you, and you have to pay attention to that. So back to my dream. I had a dream where got attacked by a snake, and I remember the first person perspective because I was the one who got bit. I didn't see anyone get bitten. I was the one being bit. And then in another dream, I was attacked by a snake again. But this time, I took the snake and I ripped its head off its body. I ripped the snake's head off of the body. And these could have different meanings. For me, I took it as a sign of protection, that I knew how to defend myself when I'm being attacked. But I also had to realize, like, okay, what does these snakes mean? Like, what is my subconscious, what is my spirit trying to tell me here? Because snakes in general carry so many different meanings, like so many different meanings. Like you would not think that, okay, if the snake was friendly, it could be a sign of healing. If the snake was aggressive, it could be a sign of danger, right? In another dream I had was the dream of about this giant snake in the in the background. I remember what color the sky was. It was almost so pitch, but it was like a midnight purple, dark purple, and I think there was lightning in the sky. Maybe not lightning, but there was enough light for me to see like this huge silhouette of this giant snake. And in this dream, I remember thinking like how big that snake was. And not to the point of where I was intimidated. It was more about, okay, what is going on here? Why am I here? This is a first person perspective. So I'm dreaming about this huge, just gargantuan serpent. And I believe in that dream that that serpent was the snake Apophis. Now, if you know anything about Apophis, Apophis represents the great chaos, the great destruction. Chases Ra across the sky each night, and Ra fights him off, and that brings the day. That's in ancient Egyptian mythology. So when I saw Apophis, I just thought, okay, there's a great calamity coming, or there's a great calamity here. But when I break down the symbols, the color of the sky, the snake, I have to look at all that and how it reflects in my day to day life. Sometimes dreams don't always have anything to do exactly what will happen to you the next day. Sometimes it's like an overarching, energetic, community conscious message that you're downloading into your astral form. But yeah, so like I said, I want to revisit these things. Make sure, just so you understand, when you start dreaming, if you don't have a dream journal, get you a dream journal, because you will start to see patterns in your dreams. And when you see those patterns, you'll be able to study those patterns and see how they reflect in your day to day life. Are they telling you something? Are they warning you about something? Are they guiding you somewhere? Are they teaching you something? These are all very important things. So I would recommend you keeping a dream journal and keeping track of your dreams. All right. So that was what I wanted to tell you guys. And if you have any dreams you want to share, especially the ones surrounding snakes, like, share, and comment below as well. And I will see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.